2012, what is the condition of the bridge over the River Kwai today? Well, they painted it with a nice new sheen of black. More tourists than ever are coming to see what the Japanese did during World War II. And still, the total's at about 100,000 prisoners of war being killed in the construction of it. No more have died since that time. Now this bridge looks like a tourist attraction only. The tourists can throng and look and marvel at Japanese engineering. Well, that's great, except this is not the original Japanese bridge. That was destroyed by the British in 1945. This is a reconstruction, and it still works today. The Thais have decided to exploit the fact that they were victimized during World War II, and they set up a train line that goes from there all the way to Namtok, about 2.5 hours, and they charge foreigners about 4 times the local Thai rate to ride the train. August 15th, 1945, the day the Japanese surrendered to the Allies. And to this very day, at the River Kwai, on the bridge the Japanese originally constructed, the Japanese come to revel in what they did. Show no remorse, not at all, to revel in this engineering ship, to glorify in the medical experiments they did on the prisoners of war, sometimes removing penises, enlarging them, shrinking them, sometimes transplanting organs from cats, dogs, and horses onto the prisoners of war to see what kind of effects they would have. That is why they come here now to celebrate VJ Day. A piece of the West in Kanchanaburi. This is where the Dutch, the Australians, and the British have buried some of their prisoners of war between 1939 and 1945. There is a rhyme and reason to the burial plots here. The Brits have the area over there. Many plots are dedicated to the Brits, the Australians here, and the Dutch back there. That way you don't get confused when you're looking for your great-great-grandfather's grave. You're from Holland, go back there. You're from Yorkshire, over there. Very systematic. Visiting Kanchanaburi is always an interesting experience, especially so during Songkran, when everyone's in on the act, squirting water from guns, from bombs, from cannons, to get into the festive harvest spirit. The Japanese would sure be surprised more than 60 years later to see that the place that they just victimized, raped, and pillaged had now been turned into a parade ground for Songkran. People here all but forgotten what happened 65 years ago.